Every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, Point Taken goes live, only on Twitch Spedrock.
Are we done? Are we getting paid?
I don't know.
Welcome to Point Taken, where opinions become weapons, points become power, and only one voice walks out with the gold. Let's find out who's about to get politely eliminated.
That's on me. My fault. There was a lot of stuff playing at one time. That was... If you guys heard that at first, yeah. Okay, welcome into Point Taken, episode 9, folks. This is Sped. That's Stampede. You got returning challenger, FTCS, Chris over there. And then you got Mob looking to win his second one. And then all the way down there, the reigning champion, Carlos. How you doing, guys? Just go ahead.
Yeah, best for last.
I'm here today, man. I started, happy hour started early today, so.
That's good. That's good. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
That probably means you're gonna win. You're gonna win, yeah.
Right?
Zero
right
fucks given today.
Now you've won the whole damn show.
Heads up.
All right, so we're gonna go with. You guys already know how to do this: round 1, round 2, round 3. But there's a new thing going on. Once you hear the boink, right? You got 10 seconds left. All right, that's your 10-second notice. Hey, look, we're almost wrap it up type of deal. All right, so 30 seconds if you get eliminated, DDDs will sing you off. 1 minute if you win, DDDs will still sing you off, because they're happy for you. All right, we're going to start this off.
The host is drunk with power.
Yeah, right? We're going to start this off with Steph saying this real fast. Listen to this first. Oh, my one, I keep doing that.
I received a phone call on Monday of this week that basically they never wanted to let me wrestle at TNA again.
All right, we're going to start off with Carlos down there. Carlos, listen, she also went on to say that she paid for both of her neck surgeries, right? She paid for PT. She's like $9,000 in debt and everything else. They don't have a proper medical team like WWE or AEW. Is this another, what Steph just said, is this another sign that TNA is just going downhill, into bankruptcy yet again?
I mean, it's always been like this. It's a catch situation for me because, again, the talent there with the contracts they offer, they have to work multiple places. So you didn't get injured in their ring. So I kind of see that it's just like what happened with Jake something. But at the same time, if you know you're a shitty place and you have your workers having to work other places, then you should meet them halfway. Like, why not pay for half their medical bills? Because again, if they can't make an honest living off what you're offering, then you should meet them halfway in between because you know who you are. You're TNA. Like pony up and help these guys out because they can't just make a good living off what you're paying them by themselves.
Yeah, you're right about that. Stampede?
Like, how fucking stupid is this Carlos Silva guy? Like, really? Right? Like, we're all worried about the injury. He didn't even know what the injury actually was when she pressed him on it. He couldn't tell her.
Yep.
Right? They got a thin women's roster as it is, so they lost her, and they also lost Mance Warner on an already thin men's roster. So it was a 2-for-1 shot. Like, they got to get their shit together in this company if they want to change going forward.
That's true. FTCS.
So you would figure a building has indemnity insurance for any injuries that happen in it. The same thing should be anywhere else. Insurance is one thing, but you having to go to WWE's neuro team to get cleared, where's the line that didn't connect?
That's true. Mob?
I'm gonna just start off going in hot. First of all, I love Mance Warner. I love Steph. Fuck what TNA's doing because right now they're getting little brothered and it's not gonna work good for them. Their loss right here, whether it's to your big brother or to a rival competitor, it's a huge loss. She's cleared. Let the woman wrestle. Stampede nailed it. Then men's roster, then women's roster. You're letting 2 of your best players go.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah, and the thing doesn't want to turn on anymore. I guess because we're live, it just doesn't want to work. So I'm just gonna put my hand up. There you go. Yeah,
All right.
that works.
I've seen it.
And I was like, you stupid.
The strong hand.
It's my strong hand. Hey, look, you guys saw it as well as I did. Brian James, Road Dogg, just quit the WWE for reasons unknown. He said he got his reviewed. He was unhappy about it, you know. But hey, is this an upgrade for WWE? Is this on the lookup now that Brian Road Dogg is no longer with WWE? Stampede, start us off.
Well, my initial thought was, hey, maybe things will get better. Maybe things will get more coherent and more consistent on the old SmackDown. And then last night happened, which was an absolute fucking train wreck of a show.
Yep.
Right? You know, moving one person out to put the same group of people in, it's not going to improve anything. You know, they need fresh eyes, a fresh vision, you know, a fresh creative outlook on things.
Yep.
So,
FT, Chris. All right, there we go.
We're going to see if Brian Ward can get pen and paper off and onto the screen. Last night's SmackDown was sluggish. It looked a little wonky in portions. And as Stampede has said in the past, bankrupt booking. You know, R-Truth and Damian Priest, no offense to those two.
Yeah, you're right. Mob.
Hey, I gotta fail Road Dogg here. Don't usually sympathize with the Road Dogg, but put it like this. They tried to use him for a scapegoat for shitty ass booking, like he was doing everything, right? He said, I see what you're doing, and deuces, go fuck yourself. And let's see what you can do. And we've seen SmackDown what they could do. L.
It was an L. It was an L. Last night sucked. Carlos, finish us off, brother. Be our Messiah.
Shit rolls downhill, right? So like what Michael said, it's like someone has to be the scapegoat. He's the scapegoat. He probably didn't like it. I'm gonna give a really hot take. I think this is the beginning of the end for the Triple H regime. The first dominoes fallen, because he was a big Triple H guy, and more to.
All right, we're live. Then let's welcome everybody in.
Yeah, but it's funny though, like you guys are saying, he quits and then his
Welcome
friend probably
to
gets
Point
pushed.
Taken, where opinions become weapons. Points become power, and only one voice walks out with the gold. Let's find out who's about to get politely eliminated.
And it swiped over somewhere else.
The fix is in. He's trying to get rid of me, guys. See how this is going.
Hey, listen. If you look on Twitch real fast, go look on Twitch and you see who's winning. That's how it rolls.
Twitch is tweaking.
The Danhausen curse has filtered over from Dom to Sped.
It has, man. I'm trying to get everything going, and it's not working. Look, Ethan Page is being talked about going to the main roster. You know, he just lost his NXT North American Championship. They're talking maybe after WrestleMania. FT. We'll start with Chris. Sorry. What do you think? You think he goes Raw, SmackDown, mid-card, main event? What do you think? I'm going to start with Chris. Sorry.
Raw, I would say Raw upper mid-card, because he's got the talent. He's got the ability to talk. Last thing, it's a matter of fresh faces, fresh vision, like others have said. Honestly, this would have been the time to inject him into the WrestleMania picture, possibly.
I agree with that big time. Mob, go ahead.
I'm gonna say he should never gave them that NXT favor, because he came in hot and now he's dwindling out. But I would say he has the ability to be everything LA Knight isn't, because Ethan Page can go in the ring. So I'm going to say WWE Raw, and I'm going to say sky's the limit. The fans are going to determine it. Either the boos or the big chairs will determine where he goes. But I think he's a main eventer.
I don't know about the fans determining anything, because Carlos might have something to say about that. Go ahead.
You can't deny talent. This guy has gotten over. He again, that's all ego. That's my dude. Respect the man. He should have been brought up a year ago. What the hell's taking him so long? He's done anything and everything for them. He's elevated the NXT roster. He's made them look better. And now he's got a job out to fucking Joe Henry one last fucking time before he gets the call up. Good God. But he's going to SmackDown to be with Chelsea. Have you guys not been watching? Again, maybe you haven't watched the product. But he's going to go with Chelsea Green. They are money on the screen. Put him on SmackDown with Chelsea.
Stampede, finish
And
this up.
him and Matt compete over her.
So Ethan Page has been a home run of a signing for WWE with how he has been used in NXT. Okay. We've seen this before. Fraxium, home run in NXT. Baron Corbin was a home run in NXT. Right? Main roster does not equate what goes on in NXT. Chelsea, who he's close with, is a comedy character. That's what she is. I know people may not want to hear that, but that's what she is. If Ethan gets paired with her, he could likely turn into that on the main roster.
I agree with that, but I don't think Ethan Page is going to be your comedy act. The guy's way too damn good to be a comedy act. You know, I agree. Mid-card, upper mid-card, he can be. Go ahead, Mob.
I was supposed to say
Two
one
words
thing.
for you.
Go ahead.
Chad Gable.
Better say. This is why I picked Raw, because I don't want him to go with Chelsea.
Yeah, I feel that. I do
why.
feel that.
Oh, if you don't think him and Danhausen will have a skit the first week, they are good friends. If you do not think he's going to be with Danhausen, you're sadly mistaken. I'll put money on that.
All right,
shit.
hang on. You guys have to listen to this, and then we're gonna talk, okay, about what happened on AEW. Ready?
Believe the match was happening. I could not believe when I heard they were signed, and then I still couldn't believe when I actually saw the match. The Birds completely squashed them. Heart attack, double pinfall, went like a minute.
Yeah.
Just even the prelim wrestlers get more than the Inspiration did.
So, do you guys agree with Wrestler Observer News that the Inspiration is getting the short end of the stick? Stampede, we're gonna start with you on this one.
Well, the Inspiration were a comedy act in WWE. They were a comedy act in TNA. On first glance, just on the surface, they are a comedy act in AEW. I don't know what people are expecting if that's the case, as far as how they're going to be presented in the ring. It's early, so I'm taking this kind of a event at a time when I see them. Maybe that changes, maybe it doesn't. But if they remain a comedy act, you're going to see a lot of squashes. So,
Chris.
Serious tag team, comedy tag team. You got to have one to put over the other. It's like 1 + 1 = 2. The only problem is the Inspiration come in accomplished. I mean, I get why you put Hayter and Windsor over. It's just they should have had a little bit more offense. A little, maybe.
Mob.
I'm letting the story play out, and I'm willing to say right now, Hayter and Windsor is like the women's version of APA. Ooh. So they dropping things and they throwing back brews. So this works completely. The Inspiration, I think, are brought to enhance other talents because they are a bit bigger. But for you to take them serious, you're gonna have to put like a Camille with them, and not saying she's coming back, but they're a comedy act. What more you want?
Now I feel that. Carlos.
So this goes back to the first subject we talked about, right? So they went working from a company that's medical as a Band-Aid and Orange Slice to working for AEW, which pays for your fucking travel. Which Sean Ross Sapp said, I think they're making 4 times the amount of money they're making in AEW. These women are perfectly happy where they're at. And again, like Stampede said, if you haven't watched it, they are a fucking comedy act. They're perfect for what they're doing. I love the way they're brought in, and I guarantee you they will be AEW World Tag Team Champions because they will get it done. But they're perfectly, because again, you can get them another women's match on TV with a 3-minute time slot, and they'll get talent over. This is perfect. This is what AEW. This is what the division needed. Kudos.
Yeah, no, and I like.
And it's TNA fuck you money from Tony Khan.
No, it is TNA FU money. Thank you. There's another
fuck
point
you
for you.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's why we signed them. It was a warning shot to them. You want to come play on prime time? Let's play, bitches.
Listen, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna say this to Stampede, Chris, and Mob. You guys are only separated by a couple points. All right. Literally, Stampede, Mob, you two are tied. It's the final slide before the first elimination. Carlos is killing you guys yet again. All right, Carlos is looking. I see him every now and again. I see him looking over like, how many points do I got? All right, I'm about to blow these essays out of the water. All right?
It's the Messiah t-shirt. The Messiah is taking it from me.
It is. Listen, Bloodsport is about to get, we're bringing back the Bruiserweight on 4/17. Bloodsport, Pete Dunne looks a hell of a lot different, first off. He looks like a young man now. He doesn't look like, a hippie. All right?
The balls dropped.
I look like a hippie for a minute. But yeah, now, what do you guys think? You guys think that we're going to see, a different side of Pete Dunne? Are we going to see the Bruiserweight? Or are we going to see a different side like we got with Natty? We're going to start with Chris over there.
It's nice to see Pete Dunne back from his Latin American tour teaching finger and joint manipulation. Business in the front, business in the rear, apparently now with the haircut. Whoever he gets paired with, I'm waiting for it. I already bought Triller just for it.
Mob.
Well, I'm going to be harsh. As much as I love GCW and Barnett's Bloodsport, man, Pete Dunne looks like he's about to sign up for Eric Bischoff's wrestling company. I don't like this, and it doesn't change anything because we've seen Bloodsport. Natty is not really the one we're seeing in WWE. Nope. So fool me once, you're not getting me again. And I'm not too into this at all.
Carlos.
He needs a run from that company.
He does.
Again, this is just trying to prevent another lawsuit, right? Again, hey, we work with other companies, but at the same time, as a fan, I like it. Let give these guys little morsels here and there. Let him actually get to go do what he loves, and that's wrestle and do something different. When the best utilization you have for him is put him under a mask. The guy's talented. Let him go cook for at least for one day.
Stampede.
I asked a question earlier. What does WWE do well on a consistent basis that keeps people coming back week after week? I think the answer is comedy. Right? Because for Pete Dunne, I mean, how fucking sad is it that you have to go watch a completely different promotion to see a wrestler that you've enjoyed for years actually wrestle?
Yep.
Right? Like, I have no problem with GCW, right? But I should be able to do that in the promotion in which he's employed in, and I can't.
Yep, I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. And look, we're about to get our first elimination going on. Had to make sure I hit the right one. The DDDs are singing right now. Sped's dancing. All right. Mob is not the first one eliminated. Oh my God. How many times this dude's been eliminated first? Yeah. Listen. But I will say this. The only reason why Stampede's moving on and Chris should get eliminated in the first round again is because of what he just did. He just said it. It's sad as hell that we have to go to a different promotion to see our favorite wrestlers wrestle. Okay? And look, we love having you on. I hope you come back more because you're clicking. People are loving it. I see it in the chat. You're about to move from challenger to rotator. I'm about to put an R right beside your name like I have once you go back on Twitch, you'll see what I'm talking about. All right? But we're going to give you your 30 seconds, and it starts now.
Gentlemen, it was a pleasure again to be amongst you, such luminaries. I do appreciate Sped giving me the chance to show up and try to bump any of you all out. I'm going to have to cut myself short because I got something I got to go tend to offline, but I will be watching the episode once it's done.
All right, be easy, brother. Be safe. I know he's getting I know he's getting a lot of storms out there, folks. So, we want him to be safe and whatnot. Hey, look, it's we got the big three. What's going on here? Carlos is going for number 4. Stampede's going for number 3. And looks like Mob is going for his second. Yeah, I said it. His second. Okay? And we're about to find out.
I'm trying to really get rid of that interim jacket.
I feel that. And we're about to find out right now. Buy or sell. Actually, this is the last time we're going to use buy or sell because now we're going to do it differently. It's going to be called point taken or not taken. All right? So, are you taking or not taking that Logan Paul can take on Myles Garrett or any other NFL player at all? And I love what Carlos just did. I'm going to start with you. Go for it.
Miles Garrett would beat the shit out of this guy. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I mean, come on, man. Like, he knows these guys can't go be active. He knows the protocols, so he's just talking his shit. I mean, come on. It's probably gonna lead to him versus Antonio Brown. God help us.
Oh man, Stampede.
So I'm gonna file this in the category of I don't fucking care.
I love it. I love it.
Like, Tom Brady, Miles Garrett, Jelly Roll, like
T-Bone.
T-Bone.
You got the biggest fucking roster on the planet, literally, right? Put those in the ring, right? Let's see some of those that you don't really use. Like,
That's true. It's true,
ridiculous.
Mob.
I'm going to just say Miles Garrett's arm is about the size of Logan's whole body in that image. So I'm going to say one body shot would probably put him on the floor, even if he was winning majority of the fight. Off of that, I did see Tom Brady. Maybe there was trademarking Tom Brady WWE shirts. Strictly promotion. And I think Le'Veon Bell ends up putting him on the mat over all this. So
I agree. I agree with that. Le'Veon Bell is he fed into it way too damn quick. He was like, oh shit, a quick meal. I'll kick his ass for a quick meal. Like damn. All right, so listen, taking or not taking. All right, AEW has a growing roster problem. We'll start with Stampede.
They don't. Plain and simple. And you know why they don't? You know how many promotions I watched this week with AEW wrestlers in them? And some that I haven't even gotten to yet that are going to have AEW wrestlers in them? Eve, House of Glory, CMLL, like New Japan Pro Wrestling. These people can work so many different places. Ring of Honor is expanding their match cards now.
Yes.
That extends the roster. So this is just a fucking idiotic pointing narrative talking point that just goes on and on and on that won't end.
Mob.
I think bloated roster is a stupid topic just to begin with, because it's all about what you decide to do. They have the ability to do whatever they want with these wrestlers, even in the ones that can't outbook. But like Stampede said, these guys can book wherever the hell they want. So if you're not being booked at home, you could go 35 other places. So I don't see a problem with it being bloated. I think that some people complaining would just prefer a lot of these people would sign somewhere else.
Yeah, I know. Carlos?
But what was said earlier, right? I should have to go to CMLL or to New Japan to see my AEW stars. So I mean, come on, guys, you got to get them all. No, but to me, it's been simple for me. Like, be a fan of the talent. I'm all for wrestlers getting paid. You know how Tony Khan is. He's going to sign wrestlers he likes. He's gonna have a big roster. If you don't like it, then don't get the paycheck. But again, they're all taking that direct deposit and they're bitching afterwards. Fuck you. Like, if you don't like it, ask for your release then.
Exactly.
If you don't want to get paid every 2 weeks or every week, then go ask for your release and go work for Penny somewhere else. Oh no, you don't want to because you want to get paid. So again, it's just people being, it just pisses me off.
No, I get that. Nobody ever talks about WWE's bloated roster and what the hell they're doing with it. Absolutely nothing.
With their four match card, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely nothing with it. So, like you, Mob, I think you said it. You said it already. I heard someone mention Andrade. Look what Andrade's done. So I agree with you guys. And then taken or not taken, we're gonna start with you, Mob. Do you agree with this statement? First and foremost, I consider it a massive success returning his last year, a massive success. He says we could do a lot better. We could always do better. Do you take what he's saying or not taking what he's saying? Go for it.
All right, right now I'm one of those 1950 barefoot field goal kickers, and I'm kicking this shit from 50 fucking yards, right? Bang! There it goes, straight down the middle.
CFL.
Lying out his ass. Thought the grass was greener. Maybe his wife keeps him happy over there. Tripped on your face. You're doing worse to the point you're praising the group you left in AEW because you see they're doing better than you. I'm selling the shit out of this.
Carlos.
I mean, what's he gonna say? Like, oh, I fucked up? No, of course not. He's gonna say, of course it's a success. Like Bob says, he's not going to bang his wife in the hotel room now, so he's happy. Like, yeah, this is great. I got to do this, and like that. But come on, anyone with eyes can see this fucking thing is not a success. Shut the fuck up.
Stampede.
Put your fake contact back in.
Stampede.
After hearing this, I didn't realize that Alistair hit his head that hard on the ambulance in the match with Priest, because he's given himself like a massive fucking concussion to be able to put this fucking thought together, right?
Oh man.
Like, he's been an afterthought. Like, he was supposed to be in a little feud with Orton that they were cooking, and they said, no, I don't think so, Alistair. Right? Couldn't even come up with their own little gimmick for them. They had to fucking take Karrion Krosses and Scarletts after they left.
Right? Yep, that is true.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, enjoy the Andre the Giant Battle Royal on Friday.
That's true.
For me.
Yeah, right? That's true. All right, listen, we're getting the DDDs back out here because you know how cool they are. And they're going to start singing. And look, you guys are not going to believe this. The Good Morning IWC host slightly edges out the two-time gold medalist, Stampede. Stampede, we're going to give you your 30 seconds real fast. And there you go.
This show rocks, man. Like, people got to be tuning into this. One thing I've noticed online, like, people are very unhappy with certain products. Go find something else.
Yes.
Right? I've watched, 10 promotions this week? And, I've enjoyed them all in one form or fashion or another, except for a couple of New Japan matches. But other than that, and whatever SmackDown was last night. But just go explore. Like, you'll be happy you did. If you need any links, message me. I'll get them to you. I'll make sure you see what you're looking to see.
Well, hey.
Other than that, have a good finals, boys.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one. We got Good Morning IWC versus the Wrestle Collective. Wait, you're not part of Wrestle Collective anymore, are you?
No, I am.
Okay, I thought so. I thought I saw that tweet. I was like, hold on here. Was that you?
Yeah.
Look out!
No, I bounced out of there. Carlos is.
That's the one. Yeah. I was like, hold on here. Who left? Yeah. All right, let's do this. This is gonna be fun. But first, I have to tell you guys this, and I have it written down on my phone. So here we go. This is round 3. All right, and what we're talking about is an allegation. Nothing is proven. Okay, but this is point taken. We're gonna talk about this type of stuff. Okay, this is what our show's all about. All right.
I see.
So, let's get into it. All right, remember, these are allegations, nothing's proven. Panel, let me ask you this. Allegations in a lawsuit tied to WWE and the UFC merger claim Vinnie Mac, Vince McMahon, Nick Khan, and Paul Levesque may have been involved in destroying evidence. If true, this would be the biggest corporate scandal in modern WWE history. Carlos, let's start with you because you're the reigning 2-time champ. You know how this works very well. Do you agree with that statement? If this is proven true that Paul Levesque, Vince McMahon, and Nick Khan tampered with evidence by destroying evidence for the merger, this right here will hurt WWE's future.
No, because the thing is like this is corporate America, guys. Like welcome to America. This shit happens all the time. And the thing that people about this is too is like the stock price has doubled since they sold to TKO. So what's the only people who are trying to see like what are you saying? Oh my God, they may be double the money by Vince trying to hold power and getting out at the very beginning. Are you fucking kidding me? Like shut the fuck up. And I'm a TKO owner too, so I can bitch about this. Damn it. I purposely have a little stock so they can say I can't bitch because they do work for me. So again, here's my soapbox.
Hey, Mom.
Well, I mean, what a surprise. Vince's son-in-law is scheming for him, and one of his best friends or people that's been working around them is scheming. I'm buying all of this. I know this ain't a buying selling type of thing, but I'm gonna assume that this is the door that kicks Triple H out on his face. Maybe Nick Khan escapes this, but I'm looking at this and I'm buying it. All the scandals they got going on, why would this one be wrong?
Yeah, I get that. And listen, I gotta go with the majority holder over here. He owns the company. He's allowed to bitch about it, so I gotta go with him on that one. But I do agree with what you said. However, I will say this. Stephanie would get Triple H out of trouble. Nick Khan is the fall guy. 100% believe Nick Khan is the fall guy. No matter how people look at it. You got to look at it. Your name is Nick, all right? You're 90% chance of being the fall guy. I know because that's my name. All right? But TKO did come out and say, Shapiro, okay, of TKO admitted that the $29.99 monthly cost for the standalone app has prohibited for a lot of fans right now. Despite the hurdles, he also said viewership for Elimination Chamber saw a significant increase. I'm going to go back to the guy who just won the point, Carlos. What is your take on this?
I mean, they got their bag. They don't give a fuck about ESPN. I mean, if ESPN is shocked by these comments, they should have called Fox and and be like, oh shit, you got friends on your speed dial for that. But for this, the ratings went up. You mean Comcast added you to their cable package and more people saw your show? Oh my god, I don't fucking believe it. No shit, Sherlock. Give me a fucking break.
Mob.
Man, this is Damage Control. They don't give a fuck about this type of shit. They knew this from the jump. That when they said, no, it's not anybody with ESPN Plus is gonna... It all started there with a lie. From the beginning to right now, nothing has changed. They got whatever money they was going to get. There might be some buyer's remorse, but of course they knew fans wasn't going to pay an extra $30 for this. I don't know how they got sold on that.
All right, listen, everything you just said, I have to 100% agree on. All right, I only have to flip a coin on this one because I was really about to give it to Carlos for what he just said, and then you just came in with the freaking hottest take I've seen in a while. So you're going to go with that one. And then the final one is WWE signs the first 2 Bullet Club leaders. AEW signs the next 3. All right, which one has been the better signings? Has it been the first 2 for WWE, or has it been 3, 4, and 5? Mob, you won the last one. You get to start us off here.
I think this is a very, very simple answer. The best signing on this list for any company is Kenny Omega with the start of AEW. The AJ Styles would probably fall second for me, but Kenny being part of the upbringing, the Jericho match in New Japan that led to AEW and bringing Jericho to AEW is definitely got to be Kenny. I think he's been by far the best Bullet Club leader, and he's brought the most traction to that camp, I believe.
All right, how are you going to murder him, Carlos?
Hello? Who's the one guy that Tony Khan can't sign? AJ fucking Styles. Because he's on the third pill. He ain't coming over to fucking do no fucking work. He's getting that fat check, please. It's the first 2. Proof's in the pudding. We don't give our left arm to get fucking AJ and AEW. He ain't coming, guys.
All right.
It's fucking the first 2, WWE. TKO for TKO.
I love this because it is 2 separate ideas right here. I love that. I love that about this show because now I was like, oh man, now this is really good. This is really good. Listen, who's in the chat right now? I need someone to help me out. Stampede, I need you to help me out, brother. Come back in real quick.
Oh, come on.
Nah, I'm playing. I got this one. You ready? I got this one. You both suck, first off, because you didn't mention Jay White. All right, he was the best Bullet Club leader out of all of them.
He's
all right,
my
so
favorite.
Out of all of them, he was best. All right, Jay White.
Go get those nostril solder. Jay White. Practicing your snot nose.
To be fair, Jay White is my favorite Bullet Club leader.
Okay, then you win. You win. He won. My man.
Oh my God, this kiss ass.
All right, I'm playing. No, I was gonna go with him anyway. So Mob was gonna win anyway. But yeah. No, you were right. I think 3, 4, 5, like you said, are the better signings. The only reason why is because Finn Balor has done absolutely nada in WWE since winning the Universal Championship, which is bullshit.
Besides make the black and gold brand, but hey, make the black and gold brand.
Yeah, but that was like 50 years ago. So, what has he done since? Tore his shoulder up, made the Judgment
these
Day.
Damn AEW biases, what shocker?
What are you talking about? I'm New Japan bias.
Downhill. Arm blew out and he's never got back. Like,
no, I'm
Finn
New
should have
Japan.
been one.
I'm New Japan biased. That's fucked up. All right, Stampede, you come back in, brother, because we're giving him his 30 seconds real
Do I
fast.
get my time first, or what?
Yeah,
Do we get our time? Oh, yeah.
You get your time first, yeah. Oh, my God. Go ahead.
So again, guys, hashtag Justice for Estrada, because you can tell the pick was in today. So again, Justice for Estrada. But now, again, Women's International Day. Please join us tomorrow. We'll be doing a special episode of Queens Road. Please, there's lots of good women's wrestling going on right now. Please support independence, because again, you can see Will Ospreay, on the sidelines today working on the Eve show. The heart and passion that's put in independent shows, where you see these big companies like AEW, like WWE, sorry, not AEW, not putting nothing in their fucking shows. Support independent wrestling. Go see an independent show. Buy an independent wrestler's t-shirt. Peace.
All right, Mob, here you go. Your 1 minute. The DDDs are singing you off.
Well, listen, it took me felt like a whole year to knock y'all fellas out. I was coming in as the underdog, swinging. I got knocked out a few times, went down like Squid Games, but I'm going to take my time to shout out Carlos and Stampede. You motherfuckers is the two toughest wrestling take people on here to battle with, period. So I'm going to give you two y'all props on that. Next time, I'm going to try to throw something off of Carlos's head. Ball. Just joking with you, Carlos. But I want to make sure I take the rest of the time to say, look, at anybody that's not watching this show, this is the show that's going to bring people to the moon. This is the show that should intrigue people. It's different. It's not boring takes. Make sure you get in here and enjoy this show every Saturday at 3 p.m. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And listen, join us tomorrow over at Good Morning IWC. You see that? Me and Mob right there. He's going to take that damn title or gold medal over to Good Morning IWC. And I have a little challenge for you three. I'm going to say this on live. All right? I am the co-host of the Run-In Wrestling Podcast. I have been the WWE Predictions King 6 times. All right? I want you three in a fatal 4-way, all right, for the #1 contenders match for the WWE Predictions Crown from the Run-In Wrestling Podcast. We could do everything here. We could do it, and then we could put it up there, or you guys could join us in. It's up to y'all. But I am throwing down the challenge.
For which show? For Vengeance Day? For WrestleMania?
No, WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
For WrestleMania, I want you three versus me.
I mean, you want to lose your crown? I mean, that's fine.
It's not my
no.
Lose
your crown,
no. The winner goes to Backlash. Winner's going to Backlash to get a 1v1 with the crown holder. All right. So if you win, you get that #1 contender slot. All right. But I'm telling you guys. All right. If Big Mike wins, one of you guys better bring that crown to Point Taken. All right. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bring the crown over to Point Taken as well. All right, we're trying to get the DDDs.
I'll hit my head against the wall 4 times, and I'll try to come up with proper predictions. Yeah, I'll do that.
I love you guys.
Either way, it's home.
Count me in on that.
All right, so you heard it, Big Mike. Whoa. They want in. Point Taken, fatal 4-way.
We want the smoke.
Fatal 4-way, Point Taken. Me versus Stampede versus Mob versus Carlos. #1 contenders match for that the Run-In Wrestling Podcast WWE Predictions Crown. Remember, I'm a 6-time. I'm going to say it one more time because that's kind of weird. 6-time king. All right. And right now I'm the knight. I'm the AEW Shield of I'm the winner of that too. So you guys can't touch this. I'm just telling you now. All right, folks.
And Mike's win needs an asterisk. Because this was happy hour assisted.
It was happy.
Exactly.
That's fucked up.
I'll take that.
Don't win and drive, kids. Don't win and drive, kids.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll hit you guys up next week. Hit us up on. You see their X handles. Follow those guys. Follow me, Spedrock4. We love you guys. Peace.
Thank you for watching. If you loved today's show, please follow and subscribe.